I just heard a story. Someone was talking to someone, and they were complaining that it's hot out, because it is. And they were going, "It's Florida! In February, there's been years when there's 100 degrees. It's April." Guys, true. I'll update this, make another video. This is a short video though. A warning to anyone watching. Please, right now, do not support this company. eBay, do not. I'm no longer buying anything from them. I'm no longer selling anything. Well, stuff expires tonight. I'm not relisting it. If it takes 3 years, face-to-face communications, or I'm just going to start trading into pawn shops or something. What are you going to give me for this? If they give you $1, they give you $1, and I'll be happy with it. Face-to-face communications, and at the same time, maybe they have some cool tools and stuff for sale. We can go do some trades. Or maybe we'll start doing like trash stuff, giving stuff at pawn shops to see what we're doing. But the deal is with eBay: stop selling, stop buying. I sold a camera, I made a video of it, that Sony camera. I was joking, saying that, oh, they probably will say it doesn't work. Guess what they say? Doesn't work. I've been watching this lady. I had it for sale for $35 first. I canceled the bid, canceled the listing. I thought I was going to sell it locally for $50. So I raised the price for $55. $55 covers my eBay fee. So I say, screw it. I got pissed off on Craigslist. I put it back on eBay. Same lady bids on it, $55. No one else outbids her. And takes like forever to get there, because it has to go from here to Tampa, backtracks like 280 miles back and forth to the location. And now today they have a significantly not as described case against me on eBay. Oh, I have to return this item, so I get clipped at $10 it costs to ship it to her, and I just didn't refund them, because I know what they're going to do. They're going to take that camera, they're going to resell it on their account, because that's what they're doing right now. They bought other cameras from other people. They claim the same thing. You see it in her feedback, that the camera didn't work, and she's reselling it, making a profit off of it as another camera. Or she's maybe taking parts out of it, taking it apart, piecing it together. I don't know. I'll know when I get the camera back. I'll inspect it thoroughly. But yeah, look at how, and they're locally too, so what pieces of shit. So basically what it comes down with eBay is that you can't trust anyone, you can't be dishonest, the community is just done. Everyone's out to get you. They're not friendly, they're not trying to do the right thing by you. They just want to screw you over on a used item and claim that it does not work, when I have video evidence, and I used it myself, that it does work. They say it doesn't record. When I recorded all over tape twice, I played it back, I recorded it, and then they say, oh, the camera shuts down. The battery's bad. I put in a listing, it needs a battery. Wouldn't a camera shut down when the battery is bad? Think about it. So they're claiming that it's bad when it's fine. The user is bad. Then I dig a little deeper on the same person, their name. They write all these nasty bad reviews for all these companies. So the deal is they're just a bitch that does nothing other than to ruin people's lives. And there's plenty of them around here. I can pick out at least 5 in this development, and that's not even only the encounters I had. I had my videos of the lady accusing that I didn't live here. Some other lady was chasing around my dad, saying that they followed her in the gate, didn't live here. He did a loop with the pickup. He was like, man, that thing was smoking tires. The lady was following him all over the place. So he did a little diversion move, and there were freaking rubber marks all over here from the blue truck. His tires was smoking, he said everything. And I think that made the lady stop, finally. After he was getting chased around in development like 3 times. I don't know if he called the police or what, I don't know. But insane people. Yeah, so that's what you gotta deal with around here. It's just another lesson of getting the hell out of here. And you can't make $1. So it's just another example of just relocating, dealing in a better area with possibly better people, because the sunshine and the heat attracts a bunch of morons. So if you are selling on eBay right now, again, close all those listings or let them just run out. It's not worth it. Number one, the fees are too high. Number two, you as a seller, you are always liable for everything. All someone has to do is do that significantly not as described deal, and you're done. You lose out everything. You lose out your shipping cost. You lose your item. You don't even get your item back. See, if I put no returns on that item, there would have been a huge problem, because then it just would have been refund the buyer or nothing. So, one of those kind of deals. So, luckily we did that. But then they do the significantly not as described, so I have to pay for a shipping label. Or my other option is just refund them or message the buyer, and it never works. And then they go through PayPal, which PayPal holds my money anyway for about like 10-15 days, so I didn't even get paid for the item. It doesn't really matter. But what were we saying? We said this in another clip, but we'll clip that one out. This wrench the other day, right? Or a couple weeks ago we got this from the guy from Massachusetts, nice guy. He wanted $30. I told him, would you take $25? Because then I told him, it's $50 new. I figure, use the item half. If that's okay with you, it's okay. If it's not, it's not. So he was like, yeah, I'll do 25. That's fine. So these other people are telling him, they didn't even want to show up. They just wanted a deal right away. It's probably getting, $5, $10, stuff like that. The guy drove there. And then he's telling me the story after the fact. I felt bad. I would have gave him the freaking $30 instead, about his health condition and how he got kicked out of his house, had to sell a 61 Suburban. I saw the truck, but I didn't already tell the story. I have a picture of it, old flat black California truck. But he's telling me that story, and then I'm thinking about this lady who does this shit to me. What if I was in that guy's shoes? What if I needed that money from that sale to pay my bills, whatever, put gas in my car, eat dinner? And those people like that, they're so selfish, and they so don't care, that they want to screw people over, that they don't even care about that. That's shit that the devil does. I'm not a religious person, but the devil will take advantage of other people to get where they have to go. And that's just wrong. Sure, what do? I sell garbage to people now and then. I clean out my stuff, but I'm thinking of it, I'm recycling. I'm saving the stuff from the landfill. I'm giving it new use, and the small $5, $10 that I make is almost peanuts. But I got something for it. Instead of zero, it's throwing it out, and it's rotting in the landfill. So it makes me feel good. Plus, you meet crazy people. But, everyone has a different idea of things. But that's the shit that's wrong, man, ripping people off. Sure, I had my cases where people totally sold me junk. But when you know that your item's not junk, and someone says it is, that's just wrong. And you already have a feeling what they're going to do, and they do it anyway. Because I'm not stupid. I've been down this road before. And I definitely can tell what people are the next move's going to be. So easy. Because you dealt with so many of these pieces of crap down here, and you know what they're going to do. You know what their next. You know what 3 moves are before you even make one. So, again, quit the eBay. It'll save you time. Quit Amazon too. Amazon sellers, you see, these companies, right? Just like what's happening to Google right now. Amazon, you have to play nice with them. You get abused, you lose money. Play nice with them. Like, you need to use them for you to get ahead. Like eBay, you need to use them. You get abused to go through them. Like right now with Google, you need to go their little guidelines, or else you can't upload a video on it or whatever. They'll just flag it for terms or whatever the hell. You have to do exactly what they want, and that's the world today. What about was this signed? I don't know why the hell freaking Trump did it, but the privacy. Now the ISPs can sell your information to advertisers, so they know everywhere you're going. What kind of was already happening though. If you do not run like a script blocker on your computer, you might want to do it, or an ad blocker, because you can see all these different ad companies that are trying to track you. And if you shut all that down and like play for a day, you will see like the things you clicked on. I'm still getting a prompt. I guess I enabled one by accident in Home Depot when I bought these batteries. It still says, do you still want to buy that battery at Home Depot? And they'll pop up on the side of other web pages. Like, how did Home Depot know I was at their site when I'm at like eBay or Amazon or something? But they know. So that's what's basically happening. They're tracking everything you go around the internet. So maybe that's something too. Stop using eBay, stop using whatever, and stop using the internet. Oh man, huge ideas here. But that's that. You're gonna get screwed eventually. And like I always say, it's not what you do. You know, you can do a lot of things. Whatever your success is ultimately dependent on the people who are around you. And if there's pieces of shit around you, like that is around here, you're gonna fail. So it's unfortunate. You can only do so much yourself. You can do a lot yourself, really. I can do a lot myself if I didn't live here. A lot more. Sad. I don't know. What's your experiences with getting screwed over by some immature, I don't know, unjust person that's just miserable with their life, so they have to claim that everything else is wrong with someone else? Oh, this would be the same person say, you cut me off, you ran through the gate, you didn't have a clicker. They always accusing someone for their shortcomings in life. One of those types. So many of them are here. It's just crazy. And then, I don't know, those people are just fun. You just keep going right back at them, though. You see how far they'll go. Just keep them going. You know what? Don't say anything bad, and then they'll probably wind up doing something stupid, and then they will be liable instead of you. You know, let someone else make the fool out of themselves, not you. Because usually, when they're a fool to everyone, something's gonna pop eventually. That's that. That's sad. Hold on to what you got. Don't even bother selling it. Don't even bother selling it. Don't bother selling it. Don't bother selling it. Oh, here's a story. There's a nice guy. When I bought this ratchet off of eBay, it was a good deal. Guy said it was new, but it has a really, really like old date on it. When I date coded it, but it had rust like all over the handle. You still kind of see it. I polished it all off. It was kind of like, you know, had scratches and stuff new. I go, dude, are you sure this thing's new? I got rust. It seriously had rust all over the handle, like scaly stuff. You still see it a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. I'm like, it's probably going to get worse with time, and it probably will. But I talked to the dude. He goes, I actually think I did a return. And then the shifter locked up on it too, but I took it apart and I fixed it. Something's not right with it. But he's like, how about a partial refund? I go, alright. Well, how much you think is fair? I go, I don't know, like $20. Brought the price down to like $50 or something, which is decent. And I wasn't greedy about it. I figure I probably could warranty it. But, you know, just my time and effort, whatever. He's like, alright, yeah, we'll do it. And then I didn't accept it, and I closed the return case. I'm like, ah, shit. So I wrote the guy. I'm like, yo, man, weren't you going to refund me? I closed the case by accident. Cause it was just like a return. It wasn't significantly not as described. I was like, yo, just return it. You know, I just got pissed off, you know, on eBay. I don't know, something was pissing me off that day. And, yeah. I was all like, yo, yeah, I'll send it back, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, the dude gave me eventually the $20 back. So I brought it back. I think it was like $54 or something. I brought it back to. Yeah, I paid a lot for it. But yeah, the guy did the right thing though, you know. He did the right thing. Who knows where he got the freaking ratchet from? I don't know, but it's a good ratchet. We fixed it up. It serves its purpose. I need a little mods, you know. I probably could have found something cheaper somewhere else, maybe $10-20. But that was just like a nice thing to do when other people don't even want to do that. Bullshit. Maybe he was the old guy, you know, he couldn't see too good, you know, maybe it was one of those stories he had to sell it just to pay the bills, you know, I don't know. So, that's people. At least that in case they were understanding and they had good communication. There's people say nothing. They just want to rip you off and screw the next guy over. Suck everyone dry. One of those kind of deals. You're just a person to make $1 off of, not a person to talk to, not a person to, I don't know, share a story, not a person to give any time to. Just suck 'em dry. Sad. It's the world we live in. My friend Pete will say it all the time. And there's an expectation too when you buy something in person and buy something online as well that I think a lot of people lost touch with. You know, when you buy something online, you really have to expect that it's not going to be exactly what you thought it was going to be, or sometimes it is. It's a surprise, but a lot of times it isn't. So that's just another thing. It's like buying these wrenches. They're from Illinois. Well, this one wasn't. All the other ones. And the 10mm one has some chrome peeling over here. Should I go bitch to the guy and say, oh my god, the chrome's peeling, I want it for nothing? Not gonna do it.